Hey everybody, Hunter coming back at you again from the Showtime Studios. Gonna do a quick little video here on I want to showcase a product and give the plus and the minuses that I see in this product, and maybe it's something that a lot of you guys out there could use, or give a shot and see if you like it or not. So I'm gonna pan the camera down here and we'll get right into this. Okay, what we're going to be talking about today is a product from Tamiya that is called their Craft Cotton Swabs. And these are real little tiny things, and there's 50 of them in this pack. Now, the one drawback that I will say on this is, like I said, there's 50 in here and they were $5. What I have laying here is a typical old run-of-the-mill Q-tip that you get. I have a whole cup of these over here. We buy them in the real big packs, and you can buy them for, pretty much next to nothing. So as far as cost, for the amount that you get, your regular Q-tips are going to be better. But I have found that there's areas where these Q-tips don't quite do what I want them to do. And just to kind of explain what I'm talking about there, this is a resin cast wheel for one of my tractors, and when I get these things ready for the base coat and for alclad and stuff like that, I like to go in and clean them and get them prepped and make sure there's as few flaws as I can have in the finished product. I try to get it all out right now. So what I normally do is I'll take a Q-tip and I'll come down and clean all this stuff up after I've washed it, and just kind of give it a polish. Now, the thing is when I'm holding a Q-tip like that and, I'm cleaning, there's a groove down in here that this Q-tip will not get into. And I've noticed in the past when I've went and sprayed the alclad that what happens is you end up getting a little bit of a pebbly appearance down in this groove. And what that is me not cleaning it out. So what I did after that, once I found that one time, I actually took a toothpick and started using a toothpick to go in here and clean out that groove and make sure that I got everything out of it, which worked well on a bare product. Now, after you spray the alclad onto a wheel, I go back and buff it with a piece of t-shirt, or, in some cases you can use a cotton swab, a Q-tip, and, it works well, but the same thing happens. You can't get it polished down in that groove. So that is where I found that these little Tamiya Craft Q-tips, as I'll call them, come in very handy because they are pointed on the end, and they fit very well down into these small recesses like this, and you can go right around that thing and just polish out that whole groove. And there's a lip around the wheel out here that you can go and get that point into and polish that out real nice. And even for like in the holes on this wheel, you can actually take this little Q-tip, put into a hole, and just spin it in your fingers. And it will also polish the alclad that you've got oversprayed back into that hole, which gives a nice finished product. And like I say, you don't have to put a lot of pressure on it. You just set the toothpick or the craft swab in there and just spin it lightly in your fingers, and you're done. So, that's a product that I had never used before, and I've seen them on the shelf. I did see 3 different sizes, and they go up from this size here. And I may pick up some of the others just to have them for a specialty thing. But like I say, they're very handy for cleaning up stuff like that, and they will also work. Let me get my F15 here. Say you wanted to put some streaks on when you were doing your weathering, you can actually put a dab on the end of this and kind of spot it on the panel and just drag it down real easy. and it's got a nice point on it, and it'll help do that. Now, that's something that you cannot do with a regular Q-tip because it would be grossly out of scale. So it's going to come in real handy for doing things like that. So that's pretty much all there is to it on the Tamiya Craft cotton swabs. And like I say, I picked these up at Hobby Lobby, but you can check online and see if you can find them. They seem to be a real good product. I'm only going to use these on certain things, so I don't go through a lot of them. So, you know, for $5, 50 of them should last me probably 2 years, I would say, something like that. So definitely check into them and try them out and see what see how you like them. I think they're a pretty decent product, like most of Tamiya stuff. So I'm going to let you go on that today. Like always, if you have any questions or concerns, just leave me a comment on the video, and I'll be more than glad to get back to you. And so we're going to let you go now, and thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.